Thanks for tuning in to another King by the Community TV, Mouthpiece Sports, and Add My Name TV. I'm your host, the double OG of information, Ted King. And tonight, we had several guests that were appearing on our shows, and tonight they opted to let me go solo bolo. And they said, you know what, Ted? We want to piggyback off of what you think about these past shows that we had. They were very exciting shows, though, by the way, and there were a lot of great. I see one of them coming in right now. They couldn't let me alone. They said no. They left me alone, and they kept pulling me back in. So we're gonna get back to our favorite. I may as well call her a co-host, Miss Nicole. What's up, Miss Nicole? How you doing today?
I'm good, Ted. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. We missed you yesterday. Myself and Mr. Amir did the show together, and we had some very interesting. I don't know if you saw it, but it was some interesting conversation. You saw it?
I watched it. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Mr. Amir has a very unique perspective to things. And so, wait a minute, hold on a second. Guess who we got coming on now? We got
shoot.
Okay. What's up, Mr. Amir? How you doing, man?
Yo.
All right. Yeah, we were just talking, Nicole and I were talking about yesterday's show. I'm doing well. Nicole, I think he's talking to you as well.
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I heard.
She said, "How you doing, Mr. Amir?"
I'm good. I'm good. Everybody's good. We're all good. You did some homework last night, Mighty?
I did. I did some homework last night. I did actually take a look at some things. I was, I'm doing a lot of things. Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of stuff.
You're a busy man. So
I did get the opportunity to kind of sort of see where you're coming from in terms of from your perspective. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that from your perspective, it was it's definitely food for thought, right? Because we definitely don't always know what the the people behind the scenes are doing. So oftentimes it's definitely some things going on that is already predetermined. So I don't dispute that. I don't dispute that at all. Yeah, but the one thing about it is I've always heard from dealing with a lot of the legal system, it's not what you know, it's not what you think, but it's what you can prove. And so that's what this show is all about. And that's why I never dispute anybody's, from their perspective, their opinions and things of that like. And so I never dispute that. I always let them, present the facts, and hopefully that'll make the show even better. And that's what we're all about, right? I mean, because I heard from somebody very, very wise say that this is a safe space to agree to disagree. Have you heard that before? I think I have. I think I've heard that before. So that's what we're all about. So when we say these things, as we grow, people are going to ask us to back things up. What we think and how we like I said, it's not what we think, it's not what we know, it's what we can prove. And so they're going to be saying, hey, look, prove what you're talking about. And that's all I'm saying. And again, I definitely want to speak from your.
Is there questions whether I can prove that or not? It's only a law. It's only a rule.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm talking from the perspective of our viewers. That's all I'm talking about in terms of, because this is being taped, and of course you can see this over and over and over again. What we're saying. So it's not anything that. So that's all I'm saying. It's not a question of whether you can prove it, because we're going to go ahead. If you want to go ahead and delve into the analytics,
this is what the topic is about today too.
The topic. basically, it's kind of what's going on today. It said, did your vote count in the most dangerous combat sport in the world, American politics? And that's what the topic is today. And I think that there's definitely some integrity in terms of why votes matter, because if it didn't, they wouldn't be having so many discussions and protests through history about voting. So, I mean, that's my perspective. And I'm not saying that, things are, when it comes to voting, is, all up and up, because there's definitely some corruption going on with the votes, because that's basically what it is. But I also wanted to speak on this news that I heard, that they may be trying to, once again, they've always been, they've always talked about this impeaching Donald Trump, and yet nothing ever happens to him. But I don't know if you all heard about that, but there was some talk about them impeaching Donald Trump. And, did anybody hear about that? And if so, what do you think about that?
I haven't heard anything. I think if they tried it again, it would go nowhere, just like the other time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I think too. I think if they tried it again, it would pretty much be a moot point. So but that's what I heard. I heard that that's what they're talking about trying to do. There's a lot of news out there, some videos and pardon me?
It seems like people don't really want any changes.
Okay. Well, some people don't, but some people definitely. You know what? And I'm glad you came on today, because there is definitely some traction about this money thing, about this budget. Okay, and so I want to kind of look at that for a moment, if we may, and talk, so we can see what they're talking about this budget, because it's now once again there's some talk about it, so hold on just a second here. I think we may have lost my guy. Hopefully he'll come back. Hold on a second here. Let's see what we got here. See, I'm on a different browser today, because that browser I was using before is very difficult to navigate. And this, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see this again. Hold on, just 1 second. Give me a second here. Okay.
You could just tell us what you were going to share.
Huh?
You could just tell us what you were going to share.
Yeah, right. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, so this is what they were talking about. We're talking about this right here. All right. And it has to do with the Hakeem Jeffries.
It looks scary.
Talking about
reptilian.
Okay. I see what's going on.
You got yourself there twice.
I see what's going on. Okay. When I go to my like I said, this is okay. So this is a different. I'm in a different browser. So I'm gonna go ahead and say when he started to talk about there is a lot of talks about a budget, but he says there's no ideas. So basically, he's just saying there's a lot of talk with no action. And so
there's more than talk. You know that because everybody's complaining that Elon is in there auditing. So that's the action.
Right. True. That's true. He's in there auditing.
That's what I'm saying. They just be making up stuff. They be making up stuff, and you already know the truth. So why would
Well, yes. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. My bad. Here we go. Amir, you here? Amir, I'm still working on these, this technical stuff. I mean, I need one of them brilliant family members to come and help me. But that's for another show.
Right.
Yeah. But now listen.
No, that was me though. I kept.
Oh, that was you? Okay, no, I didn't know that was you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's me. My phone's been messing up. I was trying to turn on my hotspot for my tablet, and then I got dropped out.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, like I said, this is a different. Tonight we're on a different browser, and this browser here is not doing the exact same. It's better in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it's still kind of glitchy. So we're working on it.
We don't need the browser.
Conversation. That's good. We don't wait because I think most people come in here to tune in to hear your conversation, Nicole. So go ahead.
Go ahead. You want me to go ahead?
I'm just saying. And look, I'm just saying. I think most people come in and see it. They listen to what you got to say.
Well, in terms of the budget, in terms of the spending, I'm down for somebody getting in there, finding out where the money is going, how it's being spent. Because we as American people have been complaining about our tax dollars, why we don't see it. It comes out of our paycheck, but our infrastructure is garbage. Our schools are garbage. The hospitals are our healthcare is everything is messed up. So what is our tax? Where is our money going to? So now they got somebody in there who's trying to find out where our money is going to, and they've already found out that a lot of it is going to other countries. A lot of it is going to fund terrorism for other countries.
Right
out of America, right into Afghanistan, it's this Pakistan, all of these stands, and it's not coming to us. And they're finding that, like, they're leaving the USAID because where they're sending money to.
Okay,
probably, the WHO will probably be next. Because all these people is laundering money. They're not. The money that we are spending for our government services are not being spent properly.
Okay, so my question is this under Democrat watch that this was going on, or was it Republican watch that this was going on?
It don't matter. Now that Republican watch is in there and they're looking at seeing what's going on, where the money is going, it got to be done no matter under whose watch. If Biden had did it, which he should have, but he won't, because a lot of the spending is going to him and his family. And then a lot of the spending is going to Kamala and her family. And then a lot of the spending is going to all of these politicians, mainly the Democratic ones. You'll see where the money is going and who owns these companies that are getting these money and who's running.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't heard anything in terms of any unearthed facts that can be proven. I'm not saying that
I could share.
Okay.
I could share.
I'm not disputing. Again, I'm just the person who, asks questions, and of course, from my perspective, I'll give that as well. But I haven't heard anybody say.
I was watching a video. Right before I got on here.
Okay.
I'm gonna just back it up a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you see, you learned some. Hey, listen, you know what? You actually are learning how to share the screen yourself, because you can share the screen yourself, right? Yeah. See, you can actually share the screen yourself. And I hadn't told you all that, but you discovered some things. Oh, you good, Nicole.
Put it up on the screen, Ted. Can't nobody see it.
I shall do just that. I shall do that. You've been listening. You've been watching it.
The shipping lanes on the South China Sea.
Passport or something. Let me see. Where is he?
And we built.
Yeah, Nicole been watching. She's been paying attention. She's been watching the instruction. Ooh, go ahead, Nicole. Go ahead, Nicole. I'm gonna kick back and watch you do your thing.
sometimes freely, sometimes by force.
I was doing this. Shut up.
Group of islands way down
Hold on.
here called Mauritius.
Hold on.
Million,
I'll
not
go
billion.
back.
$36 trillion. It takes my breath away. Highest it's ever been, over 100% of our gross domestic product. Our debt's growing faster than our economy. And we toss around these numbers, $1 trillion, $1 billion, $1 million.
Let me pause. Because I want to get it to the right part. I don't want to share a whole
Take
bunch.
your time. Take your time. No rush.
Yeah, so you guys maybe conversate or something when I find just where he's
fine. No
breaking
worries.
down
No
where
worries.
what they found so far.
No worries. Well, but we're talking about this discovery about this money, where the money is going. This is what I'm assuming. This is Republicans giving this presentation. You know, I'm only assuming. I'm just looking breaking news. John Kennedy breaks down federal spending line by line in epic defense.
How serious could they be?
Right.
So this is Senator John Kennedy, Republican from Louisiana, telling us what's going on.
Trump.
Breaking some things down.
Security clearance.
He's going to tell us what Elon found.
Are very, very, very upset. Prison riot. Oh my God.
He's saying
I
how
haven't
people are
heard
mad.
one
He's saying
single
how
person.
people are mad that Elon is going in there, right? And then he's going to tell us what Elon found.
A lot of foreign aid for America. American people are very generous. In our country, you know, when you're homeless, we'll house you. When you're hungry, we'll feed you. In our country, when you're too poor to be sick, we'll pay for your doctor. And we send a lot of money overseas to help our world's neighbors. And the USAID is in charge, in large part, of that. But I'll tell you what Mr. Musk discovered. I find it fascinating. He discovered that the American taxpayers are giving money to Afghanistan. He found that we are giving money to Yemen. He found that we are giving money to Syria. I didn't know that. Some of our foreign aid is going to Yemen, Afghanistan, Syria. He found that the USAID has 10,000 people, 10,000 people, employees. And every year they give away $40 billion. Mr. Musk also found, and I'm not saying that all of this money is wasteful. I'm not. Some of this money, I'm sure, does some good. That's why Secretary Rubio is going to revamp the department and separate the good from the bad. But this is the kind of stuff Mr. Musk found. He found that the USAID gave money to support electric vehicles in Vietnam. Our money, taxpayer money. He found that USAID gave money to a transgender clinic in India. I didn't know that. I bet you the American people didn't know that. He found that the USAID gave $1.5 million to a Serbian LGBTQ group called Grupa Izladaji. I probably mispronounced that. My apologies. Anyway, they got $1.5 million to, quote, advance diversity, equity, inclusion in Serbia's workplaces and business community.
Hey, did you know that SMUD is now paying Sacramento homeowners thousands of dollars upfront to put a backup battery system in their home? That's right. SMUD just launched their brand new My Energy Optimizer.
What else did Mr. Musk found that my colleagues don't want to talk about? Well, he reviewed a study and then went and checked it The study was done by the Middle East Forum. They found that USAID spent $164 million to support radical organizations around the world. We're not talking Cub Scout troops here. We're talking about radical organizations.
I stopped it because we'll probably get a copyright for even playing that much video. Can't hear you. Okay.
So I can hear you.
Okay.
I think his stuff is muted.
You're muted, Ted.
Oh, I'm glad you all let me know. Yeah, I believe that, remember last time we did the same thing with another news broadcast or whatever. We didn't get copyright. This won't get copyright either because it has to do with the American
copyright. I've gotten a couple copyrights.
You may have got a couple of copyrights, but you didn't get a copyright when you did a video regarding politics in terms of this being for the public of the United States. In other words, this is something that everyone in the United States is supposed to know about. This is not
fair use. That's true. I don't know what I got the copyright on, but
exactly. So you may have got a copyright, for example, if I played a snippet of a comedian talking about, like he's talking like Donald Trump. You might have got a copyright from that, which that's the reason why I haven't done that. But but this right here is for the for the people of the United States to understand what's going on. So this won't get copyright. There's no copyright on this particular format.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got the idea of what, why I was sharing the video, that they're exposing where our money is going. It ain't been going in the right places. We've known that forever.
Right. Well, this is again, he did say that this is something that was discovered by Elon Musk. So of course, this is one of the reasons why they say they went in there. Okay, they got to come up with something. I'm not saying that, of course, hey, there's nothing there. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they have to come up with something because they have to substantiate why they were in there in the first place. Because basically, we got a private citizen going in there, getting access to a lot of private information on different people, and one of them could be one of us. Is what I'm saying, and this is why he's saying what he is saying, which makes sense. Okay, now we haven't heard the whole tape, but I'm always interested in hearing what these people say in their entirety. While we're trying to learn exactly what's going on. That's not a problem. Although I know we're going to give our dialect, we give our opinion about this kind of stuff, but it's like Amir was saying, it's sort of like I don't know if I'm not going to use the word distraction because I don't know if that's what he said, but it's kind of like a distraction. It's kind of like something that's not really real, and or it could be real, But I'm not saying that this is not, but we have to wait and see. Before we say, okay, yeah, this is what's happening. And then, of course, we're going to find out what exactly this person is talking about and what they found. And that's only common sense. That's all I'm saying.
It don't matter because there's still going to be people who disagree, people who don't like it, even if they find that all the money was going to Russia. And there's going to be Americans who are going to, who don't want change, like I said. So, it don't matter what they come up with or don't come up with. There's going to be still half and half of people who are for and against.
Right. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, well, we know that, these people, obviously, everybody, I mean, there's no way that a person can go into the presidency as let's say $100,000 heir and then come out multi-million dollar heir. They are definitely getting some kickbacks, some revenues from somewhere. There are lobbyists right now at the Capitol trying to lobby to get things done for their companies. And the companies are saying, we'll pay you politicians if you'll do it. You know, that's just part of the process. And that's the reason why I say, you know, because this, what we're talking about, you know, this platform that we have here is basically saying, hey, look, we're going to get information as to what's going on. Why? Because, you know, one of the things is because a lot of the money goes to advertising. Okay. And that's why I decided to create this platform, because the sponsorship of Add My Name, which has to do with advertising dollars. And so I believe that that's one of the veins that we should be tapping into. You know, we're not tapping into it, but we need to do that because that's huge, huge dollars, you know. And, you know, yesterday's topic was relationships, you know, good for prosperity. And that's
Y'all didn't talk about. Which y'all didn't talk about.
Which we didn't get to.
Y'all was on politics. It turned into political.
We didn't get to it because, you know, I'm not gonna if there's a question or if there's someone who wants to say something, because I can always get to it. See, I can do these things all day long and get back to the topic. You know, even if I'm solo. But if I you know, say, okay, guests, come on, we're gonna talk. Okay, well, this is me inviting guests on. I'm not taking over. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it. I can get to that topic later. I can personally do the topic and willing to do the topic all by myself, which is not a problem. But for some feedback and to encourage people to get a platform like them parts, right? To be able to go ahead and get the people's eye on the platform. So them parts over there, whoever's running that, I'm not gonna say who. I'm not sure who's running it, but I think I see the face right here, one of the faces, and that way they can go ahead and they can have the integrity to, you know, get people to want to say, okay, yeah, I want to hear what they got to say, you know, and they might be able to help me, and I'm able to help them, you know, and that's basically what this whole thing is about. So I don't step on toes when it comes to when I invite guests. You know, I just go ahead and I just, you know, we're gonna have some dialogue, and we're gonna come up with a conclusion that you know, is a safe space, and everybody can agree to disagree, and I can go ahead and get that topic and do it how I want to later on. That's not a problem. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are giving proper, you know, correct information. You know, and this guy right here, John, you know, Senator John Kennedy is coming out of his mouth, so we don't have to worry about fact checking on him. The facts are right there in front of us, and that's all I'm saying.
Not necessarily, but you could take his word. I did, but that don't mean it's true.
That's true, exactly. Well, I don't know. I mean, I heard what the man said, and I understand how the game works. So of course, I'm a skeptic. I'm like, really? You know, of course, you got to come up with the reason why he's in there, right? So he's gonna come up. He was only in there for I don't know how long, or how he knew how to go directly to the source or the people that he's most he wants to investigate. You know, some kind of way he was able to go straight and direct to this situation with whatever's going on and report on it. I don't know what, you know, none of us know what they were looking for in there, because they make sure no one was able to get in there except for who they wanted to get in there. Yeah. So, you know, that's just
all
how
I know is a lot of monies have been squandered, and I'm tired of them.
Well, that's what I mean. Okay, I'm not going to dispute that. I mean, we can say a lot of money has been squandered from a lot of different politicians, you know, people in place. I mean, because, you know, you can go to
a lot
the House of Representatives, watch what they're doing in there. They're all getting paid and nothing is getting done. If that ain't squandering money, I don't know what is.
So right? Boom, so, time to change that, right? Would you want somebody who's finna go up in there and be like, all right, let's clean this shit up? Y'all getting paid and y'all ain't doing nothing? No.
Okay. Well, this is what's going on.
That's why the federal workers got to go back to the office.
Right. Well, this is when
Can't
people.
get in touch with nobody.
This is when people put people in the place to make sure that they know, you know, they're getting the best representation, and that's basically what they should be doing, trying to get people to do, you know, to get the best representation. So that's what the whole thing is, you know, when it comes to transparency, you know, and there's more transparency now than ever, you know, because of the technology. So now we're able to see what they're doing, what they're not doing. You know, all this smoke and mirrors, you know, it's not necessarily we know everything, but they're exposed to a lot of things we never had exposure, they never been exposed to before, which is a great thing. So yeah. And you know, and it's again only obvious, you know, what this playbook is about. Now, I mean, we are not going to be, you know, ignorant to the fact that this is definitely a reason, the reasoning behind, you know, this Elon Musk spending $200 million to get a guy in office. We cannot think that it wasn't about an investment. He wants a return on his investment. The $250 million, he wants a return on that investment. You know, point blank period. And that's, you know, that's bottom line. You know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, so he's in there. You know, he has spent his $250 million. You know, and yeah, he made a lot of money. You know, yeah, because you know, whatever was going on, a lot of things happened. You know, Elon Musk, you know, is definitely a person who has a lot of influence as to what's going on. I mean, we agree on that, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We got to agree that Elon Musk has a lot of influence as to what this playbook is about. And so, you know, when we look at this thing and look at it clearly, we know that, you know, he spent $250 million, and he didn't just do it for nothing. He did it for something. He did it for some kind of return on investment, you know. So he's running around doing what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. You know, nobody seems to be, there's no guardrails. You know, it seems like there's no guardrails. It seems like he's doing what he wants to do. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know, but.
I don't know what you're afraid of. That's what I don't understand. What are you afraid he's going to do?
What do I think Elon Musk's going to do?
Yeah, what are you afraid that he's going to do?
Well, I'm afraid he's going to do. I'm not really afraid he's going to do. Listen.
Worried about something? What are you worried about?
Well, I'm not worried. Me, Ted King, personally, am not worried. Okay, you know, I'm not worried. Okay, because I'm gonna be honest with you. See, I have navigated my whole life on putting myself in the best position, and along the way, people have looked and said, "Uh-oh, we might need to slow him down." And so every time that happened, okay, I went ahead and reinvented my playbook based on their playbook. So I'm gonna be just fine. You know, my days of struggle, I mean, financially is just about over with. So I won't worry about that. That's the reason why I'm doing this, so other people will not have to go through the same thing I went through, and they can make it happen a little easier, and they can focus on more things, more important things like their spiritual side, you know, their mental, you know, stuff, you know, things like that. They ain't got to worry about, you know, fighting the fight of oppression. Yeah, that's basically what, you know, you know, I decided to do to try and help out. You know, that's it. There's nothing else. Just try to help out. Just try to help out. Yeah, you know, try to help out as much as possible. All right. Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. You know, so I don't have a problem with, you know, what Elon Musk is doing, because I have no control over what he's doing. He's in there doing what he wants to do. I personally can't do nothing about it. You know, so I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, he's in power. You know, he spent $250 million to put himself in power to be able to do these things. So there's nothing I worry about, to be honest with you. What about you? Do you have no concerns?
I'm worried about. No, I'm not. I don't have no concerns. No.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be concerned about him getting your information?
No, he probably already got my information. I'm signed up with Meta. I'm signed up with PayPal. I don't know what else he owns. He probably got my information.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's say, for example, you had a substantial amount of cash. You know, if you have people with a substantial amount of cash, you're probably going to be worried about them being exposed.
Those is the ones. Well, there's some who's getting substantial amounts of cash from the wrong way. Those is the ones who complaining. The ones who complaining is the ones who got something to hide.
Of course, absolutely. But also, you got to think. People have funds coming over from different countries. You know, you got people coming getting funds from. You know, we think about the dollar. We think about the dollar, but we got all kind of different currency out there that's more precious than the American dollar. It's worth more money than the American dollar. And these people, pardon me? Oh, I thought you said something. But anyway, these people got funds coming in. Okay, these people got funds coming in from these different countries.
Yeah.
Their money.
How? Why? Why
What?
do they have funds coming in from different countries?
Because they're doing business with things that we may not know. We're not privy to know about. You know, they're doing business. They're doing business. Like, for example, today, I seen on the internet where there's a man from Africa has a car, invented a car where you don't need any. You don't have to worry about no plug-in. You ain't got. It's gonna listen. It drives around with and I don't you don't. It's far more efficient than a Tesla, right? Yeah. It's on the internet, right? A guy from Africa. See, this is some, but listen.
Okay, well, he's not making no money. I can guarantee you that. He'll probably end up dead.
Well, let me put it this way. He might make a lot of money, okay? Because the technology that he came up with is, it's on the internet, so people know who he is, okay? Now, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to get off topic, but I'm just saying that Elon, where did he come from? Africa, right? Yeah, he might have got some of that information about this technology with this electric vehicles before he came over here, and maybe some people he knew, because Elon went and bought in to the Tesla. He only got 23% of the company. Who's got the other 77%? Yeah, that's what we need to work. Who has got the other 77% of Tesla? Because Elon only got 23%. Yet still they're calling him the richest man in the world. So if he's the richest man in the world, who's the other person that got the other 77%? Or peoples who got the other 77%. Although right now, Tesla stock is going down based on all this negative press. So I mean, there must be some end game, right? Because if he's going to go in there as a business person, and as a business person, he's doing some things, especially in the United States of America, not being an elected official, not being a born citizen of this country. In other words, he might be a citizen of the country, but he was born in South Africa. Okay, so he definitely, although he got a lot of money, he cannot be the president of the United States of America. That he can't be. But he can buy the presidency, which he's obviously doing, okay? Or obviously did, So I don't know if he is what his plans are, what he wants to do, but obviously he wants a return on his investments. All I'm saying, Nicole. You don't think he wants a return on his 250 million?
I don't know.
No. Well, let me ask you this question. You decided you're gonna give me $100, right? Yeah, you're gonna give me $100, right? To, buy let's say a car.
Mhm.
And I bought a car for $100, right? And I was able to navigate and get that turn that $100 into $2,000, $3,000 for the car.
Uh-huh.
You gonna want your $100 back, aren't you?
Yeah, you gonna give it back?
Well, of course, if that was the deal, of course
Okay.
I'm gonna give it back. Of course I'm gonna give it back. But I'm just saying, it's like, well, you know what? Let me tell you this. Let me put it this way. You and I did make a deal one time, Nicole.
We did.
We did. I'm gonna remind you how it looked.
Some money.
Huh?
So who owes who some money?
Nobody owed anybody any money. Here's how the deal went. See, because there's different kind of deals, Nicole. You have to understand.
Oh God, you sound like the devil now.
Oh, no. This is a true story, of course. But I'm just letting you know that there's different types of deals. And here goes the deal that you and I made.
Okay. Listen.
So you taking your folks to school, some guy decided to give you a car, right? He gives you a little small Nissan car, right? You start driving it, and all of a sudden, boop, it stopped working, right? Stopped running. And so, you had somebody take a look at it. They couldn't get it running. So I walked over there and I said, well, let me take a look at the car. And I told you, I'll fix your brakes because you went and got another car. I said, well, I'll fix your brakes on this car for that car. You said, sure. So I'll fix your brakes on your car. Put you some new brakes in there so your brakes was tight. Everything was cool. And I went over there to that brown car, and you know what I did, Nicole? I got that bad boy running. That was a good car. Yeah, I got it running. I was driving around town in that car. Yeah. See, and so what I'm saying is, Nicole, they be making some deals. They be making some deals out there. And them deals, we don't know, because they got knowledge.
Oh my God, Ted. You drive around in the car, huh? So you got over on in the car. I remember that little car. I remember that car.
Yeah. You remember that car, right? Exactly. Yeah, you remember that car. You see, that was a good car too. But you had somebody working on it. They couldn't fix it. They couldn't figure it out. I went over there and said, well, look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fix your brakes. And if I get the car, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad. And I went over there and I changed the spark plug wires the way it's supposed to go. And that car kicked over and ran real good. Yeah.
Was I mad at you?
Huh?
Was I mad at you?
Mad at me. No, you couldn't be mad at me. You got your brakes. You got your brake shoes taken care of. You got your brakes.
What, on another car?
Huh?
The brakes on another car?
Oh, brakes on another car. Yeah,
okay.
I fixed the brakes. I fixed the brakes on another car. And I got the brown car, and I got to drive in that brown car because it was like brand new.
It was?
Because the car you got it from, he never drove it.
That's right.
Yeah,
it was an old car, but it was brand new inside.
Yeah, exactly what it was.
Very
low miles and all that. You know what? He was blessed.
No.
Yeah, right.
Problem.
That guy saw you, Nicole. He seen you. He seen something in you. And he said, you know what, I'm going to give this woman a car. And he gave it to me.
And you took it.
No, I didn't take it. No, I didn't take it. I got it from you.
You did. I drove it. I probably drove it for like a year before, and then it sat up for a few months. And then you came along and you fixed it. I kind of remember that.
Right, exactly.
It was a deal. It was a deal.
That's what they're doing. See, they're doing deals with people. They know things that other people don't know. You're there. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So that's basically what they're doing. They're able to, navigate these deals, make this happen. It could be some kind of electrical components, something that's going to help the car, electric cars be more efficient. They got all kinds of stuff going on. And also, they got this thing out now where everybody wants a meme coin. They're going back to the crypto. They're talking about crypto. They're doing a lot of different things. And these are the things that we need to be up on to find and make sure we know what's going on here, And that's all I'm saying. I mean, and it's a good thing that we have these conversations and talk about these things that are going on. Because oftentimes you'll get somebody on this platform talking about politics, but don't know about the business side of things. Or they know about the business side when it comes to, like, for example, with black media. They know about the business side about, how come, folks, of color like us are not really, doing big things in the business, on the business, perspective, from a business perspective. Although that doesn't mean that this thing is not going to turn around in an expeditious way. It will. All we got to do is, just like you and I, talk about this kind of stuff, and people look at you and say, "I trust." I something about that Nicole. I trust her. She look like she's trustworthy. She look like an honest woman, and that she gonna give her perspective from what I'm gonna go over there to her platform, and when I'm on her platform, she might be able to tell me to do something to help me with my platform. And oh, by the way, I'd rather pay her than pay somebody else. That's what I'm saying, Nicole. You see, you on here, and this is what yesterday's show was about, pretty much the same as today's show is. What is cultivating relationships for prosperity. And that's what I'm talking about now. You see, same thing I was going to be talking about yesterday, but we kind of got it off topic. We got off topic today because we're supposed to be talking about did your vote count. Okay, this conversation ain't got nothing to do about votes. That's far. Nobody's even talking about it because we talk about something else. I get on that, with me and my co-executive producer, and we'll talk about that. Did your vote count? But what I'm saying to you is I appreciate this platform. You went, and this is what you did. You went and you did some homework on how to stream from your end.
You got me?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you went and you said, you know what, I can go ahead and I can do my for my platform right here. Yeah. See, as a matter of fact, listen. In the streets, I would say, you pimping the pimp right now. yeah, right. Yeah, see, just saying in the street, right? Because you got, you own the platform. You just rolling with the platform. The platform ain't free, by the way. It costs money. But you rolling with the platform. See? Yeah. It ain't free. Yeah, it costs money for this stuff. But you rolling with the platform with and you're doing your thing, which is a good thing, right? Ain't nobody mad, Nicole. Ain't nobody mad. You see, so what I'm trying to explain to you, right? What you're supposed to be doing is cultivating relationships. I'm going back to yesterday's show. You weren't there, but you're here today. You're supposed to be cultivating the relationships for people to do business with you because they like you. They understand you, the way you do business, you have your integrity is intact. You didn't turn around and tell me, well, Ted, you know what, you fixed my brake, but I ain't giving you the car. He said, oh, well, here you go the car. Here go the pink slip. I got all that. Yeah. Drove off in the sunset in my car. Yeah, right. That's all I'm saying, right? So we gotta understand. Look, we gotta do the same type of thing. We gotta help each other out. Because we gotta help each other out.
Yeah, I agree.
And if we don't, we're gonna be in trouble, right? We're gonna be in trouble. We gotta help each other out. Once we start doing it, of course, things is gonna get better. Somebody gonna say, you know what, man, look, Ted was talking to me about this here, doing this pod thing, and when he was talking to me about it, Nicole walked right by, and when she walked by, she might have had one ear on, talking about, telling this one person about nephew. That you remember the conversation, yeah. And so, but guess what? She the one on the pod. She the one on the pod. I got an invitation too, but I didn't do it. You can't see Nicole. You can't make a person. You can take them to water, but you can't make them drink. You see, yeah. See, and so that's the one thing you can't do. If a person says, you know what, I'm with this. Let's see what's going to happen. This is not rocket science, right? We're just doing what's already been done, right? Yeah, we're just doing what's already been done. We're just trying to encourage people to say, you know what, this will work if you try it. That's all. And I appreciate the fact that you went, I don't know how you did it, but you was able to get that screen to work on your side from your area. And I was looking at that the other day. And you know what I said, Nicole? Guess what I said?
What you say?
Ain't nobody gonna figure it out. I said, ain't nobody, I ain't worried about it. Ain't nobody gonna figure this out. They be over to look in. They're gonna want to talk about what they want to talk about. You know, they want to, you know, you're gonna want to. Oh no! I disagree with you. I think it's okay, but they're not gonna figure out how they're gonna be able to work. You know, get their platform. Yeah, get them to be able to enhance their platform because they're gonna be too busy worried about trying to be right instead of saying let's participate. You know, and here's another thing, right? See, I have not went out like today and talked about, you know, trying to push this, but I promote this stuff. I promote it. I promote. Sometimes I promote. So I'll be promoting where I can see, you know, from my side, you know, certain amount of people wanting to see this, right? Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, see, but nobody's promoting it but me. But since you have the knowledge of how to get that screen on your side, you should be promoting it because you're gonna want your little segment in the hour that we do this. You want to have your little segment, so your people can say, yeah, you know, she talked about whatever, you know, yeah, all right, that's what you want. That's what you want. You know, and you know, you don't want to waste your time by just sitting up there, you know, just, you know, pulling your fingers. No, you want to hear, well, this is what I seen, and you can go to the video, just like you did, which is great. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, so that was yesterday's topic. You know, we did it today. You know, this topic right here might be, you know, we might linger on to something else tomorrow and then talk about this tomorrow. We never know. But the thing is every single day, at least 5 days a week, you in somebody's living, somebody on somebody's phone. You know, you're on somebody's phone, somebody's computer, you know, and you know what that's called?
Streaming.
You know what that's called? It's called branding. It's called branding. People see you, hear your voice enough, you start branding your, whatever you want to call it, yourself, your podcast, your show, whatever. You know, your product. If you decide to sell something, you start branding. Yeah, you start branding. People start saying, you know, I believe, you know, she's been around. I've seen her on several platforms, and bam, you know, I believe what she's talking about. Sell anything that way is easier. You know, third-party confirmation with that too, you know, and that's part of it as well. But it's all down there at our sponsor, which is AddMy.name. AddMy.name says, why work harder? Work smarter. Make money while you sleep. Add my name. Give them a call. You know, well, no, go give them a visit at www.addmy.name. All right, we got them in too. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're down to a couple minutes now. We're almost at the hour. Is there anything that you want to add, Nicole? Is there something that you want to, you know, because you know you're this guy, you know, we didn't really see the whole thing, and to be honest, he was defending what he was supposed to do, defending Elon Musk. Why Elon Musk was in there? He had to, because you know Elon gave 250 million. We can't be naive to think he just gave it to one person. You know, we got to be at least intelligent enough to know that he probably spread it around. He may have gave it to the whole party. And then, of course, they distributed that 250 million to the people in the chambers, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's basically how things work. And so we can't be naive to the fact that that person that was talking, Mr. John Kennedy, didn't have some skin in the game. That's all I'm saying, Nicole. That's all I'm saying. He didn't have some skin in the game. You know, we can relate to that, right? Yeah, right. See, you know, because sooner or later, you know, you gonna do a little bit more business. Yeah, you do some business. You do business all the time. Yeah. You know, you do business all the time, but more of your business dealing is your money going out. Now, what you need to do is turn that narrative around where more money's coming in. Your business dealing is more money's coming in. More money's coming in. And more money's coming in while you comfortably sleeping in your bed. That's good money right there. And that's what this all about. You know, I mean, you were smart enough to, listen, if you was, I don't know what you did, but you did some kind of homework. and sat down and figured out, oh, I can stream myself. I can stream right where I'm at, because you can. I never told anybody. But so long as I seen that one little thing, yeah, you can stream just like you did. And that's what you was doing, you know. And so, you know, if you can figure that out, you can figure out how to do a presentation to your people. While we're doing this stream, tune in. I got something I want to tell you. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, yeah, and you got to start sending them invites. Get your people out there so they can see what you're talking about. That's all I'm saying, Nicole. You know, because, you know, you kind of gave a presentation, a little small presentation, but you got to step up your presentation game. You know? Yeah, you got to step up your presentation game. Yeah, you know, yeah, that's all you got to do. Yeah, step up your presentation game, and then you know you gonna see the change. You know, you get the change. You know, your life is gonna change. Your family gonna be looking at you like, she the head of the family. She's the one who, you know, she the one who we need to go to, because she gonna tell us what, you know how to do this and your prosperity. You know, I mean, that's how it works, Nicole. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I'm not trying to. Nicole, listen. I love the family. You know, but the family don't listen to me. Oh well, I'm just keeping it real. Right? The family, my mother. I'm different than my mother. I know this. My mother was this type of person. She didn't care what they said. She was going to go right back and say, come on, let's do what we need to do. I'm not like that. You know, I'll tell you what to do. I mean, I'll tell you what we should do. You don't do it. Oh, well, you know, it's all okay. It's okay. It's cool with me, you know,
Yeah.
But don't tell me you need some help. And nobody has either, because everybody think that, you know, I'm doing bad, which is not the truth. See, they think I'm doing bad. They think I done slip, you know. I hear people say that. Oh, you know, I went out to dinner one time. Look, now I didn't go to dinner. I went to lunch. I invited a nephew out, because he just got out, you know, from a lengthy stay somewhere else. And he was giving a demonstration of how big he used to be this. He used to be. I'm like looking at this cat like, what I used to be. Oh, I didn't realize people think I fell off. How you gonna fall off when you ain't never smoked a cigarette, ain't never been drunk in your life, and never smoked no weed? So how am I falling off? I think of all this, everything is good. You know what I mean? So how do I fall off? I don't get it. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if I was a drug addict, I might, you know, buy into that, but I'm like, what the heck they talking about? No, there's some powerful sources that will come after a person like me. You don't see them. See, but I see them, and I deal with them. You see, and they're more powerful than the people that I know, because they got more money than the people that I know. So I deal with them without, you know, because my people can't help me because they don't know what to do. Because see, this kind of game is totally different. It's a different kind of game. See, it's a different kind of game altogether. And guess what? I'm doing all right. Doing okay. I'm reeling them on in. Reeling them on in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all good. That's all I'm saying. You know. But anyway, so yeah, we had a wonderful, wonderful show. Nicole, you did fantastic as always. You know, you got to get your presentation together. Now listen, we'll be back on Monday, everybody. Everybody watching, we'll be back on Monday. You know, and hopefully over the weekend, Nicole, you'll be having your presentation game, even, you know, up your presentation game, so that, you know, you'll be able to talk about, hey, look, you know who didn't come on today? Mr. Hossie Midgrave. Didn't see him today on today's show. Yeah, but we'll be here on Monday for sure. Of course, I might do a little something over the weekend, you know, to keep everybody, you know, keep them on their toes. And if you know, our guests want to, you know, chime in, that's fine. But we'll probably be talking about some sports, because Super Bowl Sunday is coming up, and I know, Nicole, you ain't interested in football. But if you are, you can always chime in with us too. Yeah, you can chime in with us too. But we're gonna be talking about some foot tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about some NFL football. I keep hearing something. Yeah. That's coming from, I think, Mr. Amir. We know it's not, because he can hit music on. But yeah, we'll be talking about some football tomorrow, because the Super Bowl is about to come, and might do a live stream on the football game on Sunday. With that being said, I'm Ted King, and
I'm Nicole.
and he ain't on.
Mr. Amir.
Mr. Amir. Okay, so Mr. Amir and I may be doing a little something on the Super Bowl. I'll get together with him. We'll be talking about the Sacramento Kings for sure tomorrow. And so we got peace and love. Everybody, embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. And then spread it out with everybody you meet. All right. That being said, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.